Hey everyone, hope y'all are all having a good week. This is my discussion forum number 3 from Jen Van Hy, How to Write Less But Say More. I felt like this was a great video. I had a lot of good takeaways from it. I feel like he was more or less summarizing things that some of us indirectly learn from the workforce or trying to get people to read our emails and then respond back, or even people to actually like fully read our emails. I mean, I can't tell you all how many times I've written an email to someone and I have too many words in there. I'm talking about too many different things, and then I get a very short response back, a one-liner, a one word. And then conversely, I've also read emails that are extremely long-winded, and it's like when I'm reading through it, I'm like, oh my gosh, why am I reading something that is so long when it could be summarized into a couple points? A couple things that stood out to me in the video that I thought was really interesting, and I guess it's very, very true. But nowadays, when something grabs our attention, it only has 26 seconds for us basically to devote attention to it before we move on to the next thing. And then also a part of that is that it takes 20 minutes for us to reset when we get a thought through our mind. I thought that was pretty interesting, and now that I think about it, I mean, oftentimes I'll be reading about something or writing a paper, and I get some thought going through my mind, and it takes a while to get that out. So I can fully understand that. I feel like his points, were very good, and I really feel like for me, I could definitely use a lot of this kind of in the professional setting, writing emails, and then academically as well. And there's super simple like steps to follow. So stop being selfish. Kind of more or less think about the person you're writing to and the message you're trying to get across. Grab me. And I feel like that's probably one of the more important points, to make sure we're grabbing someone's attention. And for me, I feel like kind of when I come in across a news article in the morning, drinking my coffee, it's always those catchy headlines that kind of reach out and grab me. And then I'll click on it and kind of read and realize that it was in fact just a catchy headline, and the content usually maybe a little bit misleading compared to what the headline was. And then the last one, keep it simple and be human. And again, kind of like I mentioned earlier, we're all extremely busy. We read, a ton of emails every day. And not only that, but we only dedicate 26 seconds to fully reading something. So by keeping it simple, maybe summarizing, keeping things in bullet points, and thinking about who we're writing to can make us much more effective, at least to the in-person, and getting our point across, and then making sure that they fully read it and understand the information. And the last part is be human. I feel like that makes a lot of sense as well. And it's, sometimes I'm writing something, I'm like, oh, I want them to see how smart I am. And so, I intentionally use fluff words, or, words that that aren't needed to be said. So overall, I liked the video. I thought it was, extremely helpful. I feel like the most important point was to grab me and then keep it simple. Anyways, thank you.